Hello, how you doing? This is Winifred Godwin-Odeh, and today we're gonna be having our first hands-on practical. We're gonna be doing a design, or more like replicating a design. So quickly, how do we start? Click on your plus sign, custom size 3000 by 3000 pixels. Create new design. So because I recently downloaded the Canva app on my phone, it is leading back to Canva. And yeah, so I chose Chrome. So this is the basic, like we explained earlier, the basic form where we can make everything we want to make. So to make this easier for me personally, if I want to make a design, I I put the design that I want to work with on my framework so that I don't go back and forth. So we are going to create a generic design, a generic logo, but that will be later. So for now, we'll just stick with logo, writing logo as in logo instead of using a logo. Yeah, I hope you understand. So here, if you want to add elements to your board, you click on this plot sign. Okay. Now I go to upload. I want to upload the media that I will be working with. So I click on upload media, click on device, click on files, uh, click on this, the three lines on top, click on images. So I can choose the image I want to work with. My phone is loading. So it was a screenshot. So I go to screenshots and it's this first image here. So I click on it. Network is bad, so I'll try again. We'll move regardless. The network is pretty bad this evening. Yeah, so it is loading already, and it's loading, and here we are. This is the design we're gonna be making this evening. Simple and easy. Yeah, so this is how we go. First off, we're gonna click on the background. Now if you I click on my screen, if I want to put something directly with the background, I double tap on the screen, right? It will show, sorry, single tap. It will show a blue line around it. Now, if I don't want to put something on the entire screen, if I just want to put it on top of the screen, I double tap, I click on it like outside. I click on the outside, that is outside the white part. But if I want to put something on the screen, I click on the screen on that white part. But if I don't want to put anything, I click on the outside of it. I hope you got that. So now I want to put a purple design on the background. So I'll click on it so that that blue line will show. So I'm going to replace this white background right here. So you click on replace. I don't have any purple background I don't have any purple background downloaded already. So I'm just going to click on videos, sorry, photos. Right at the top, you see background. So I can decide to use this, or I can decide to click on this background that is at the bottom close to the photos. So me, I'm not using purple, I'm using black. So we're just going to roughly scroll through so that we can see which is our most preferred. I've seen one already that I really like, this black here, this one here. I've seen that, but let's just scroll so that you could see. You could use this blue, you can use this gold. These are really pretty colors, but don't use things like this pink, they don't match. It's good to use something beautiful, like solid, but with time you will know. Okay. Uh, I don't really appreciate a lot of fancy colors. Okay. Yeah. So You can use any of this. You can even use this blue. Okay, I think we should use this blue. Everything. Okay, let's use this blue. So yeah, you see we have something on background, so I'm just gonna make this a little bit small so I can have a space to work with. Now what else are we doing? As you can see, we have a lot of text, and yeah, so for this logo part of the design, we are just gonna write in text logo for now. Until we create our own logo, we're just gonna write text logo. So I come here, click on text, and I click on add a heading, make it large a bit so I could see it, and I click on it, then write logo. I think this is pretty easy. Yeah, so in the nearest future, when you're going to be doing templates to sell, yeah, templates to sell, I know, right? You are going to be using generic logo like this. You don't put any company's logo on it. Write its logo so that people will know that it is a generic design. So I move. How do I move? You see this thing that is like arrow that is like plus. Yeah, that's what you use to move whatever you want to move, because everything you want to do will come in the middle, but then you always have to move it, so you move it with that plus sign that has arrow on it. Yeah, so after that, what else? Okay, um we're gonna put the rest text. Now if you take notes, like I earlier explained, for those of you that refuse to listen to the audio for to the theoretical part of this training, your font matters a lot. Okay, now your font combination matters a lot. We are going to stick to something simple and basic like the one that was using this original. Yeah, so do you need to go back to the plus sign and start clicking on add a heading? No. What you just simply do, duplicate this, click on duplicate the letter or the words we already have, click on this logo so that the plus sign with the arrows in front, and yeah, the rotation sign will show. That means we can edit anything with on this text. So you click on it, click on duplicate at the bottom. So you see, so I write May capital letters, May 2022. Use the arrow to move to the next line. Youth Sunday. Now the reason why we're using it like that is because they are the same text. They're the same text, so no need to write it separately. It makes the work really easy. So we don't know these exact fonts that was used, so we'll just click on any font. So click on that text again, click on fonts, so we can look for something that looks like it. So I'm gonna try this Josephine Sans. I know it's not like it, but we could manage, right? So you click on it. Don't write change for all. If you write change for all, it's gonna affect every of your text. So you just click on that bad sign and leave there. So does it still look like it? Well, maybe close. So you scroll again. What are we looking for? We are going to do it to be, remember when we're talking about alignment, this is center alignment. We are not using this because we are not putting it in the center of the page. We're putting it by the left. So we are going to need to still change the text to be left aligned. So click on B format, where you have B format. So here we have bold, italics, underlining. This one at the left top last is to make all the text bigger. So click on this left align, and there you see, then we'll click on the bold. It's not every text that you can bold, but graciously we can bold this. So what else is still missing? The space between the top and the bottom is too close. So I click on spacing. These are easy way to go around this. We have letter spacing, we have line spacing. If we do letter spacing, you can see what it's producing. I come back. I don't want letter spacing. So I do line spacing. I'm gonna do it back so that the space can be something like this. Yeah. So what do I do next? I choose the font. This is definitely too big. Okay, let me take this. Let me move my sample design a little bit. Okay. Yeah. What's the next thing that was used on this design? Underneath. Underneath. What was the thing that was used? Okay, so first, let's finish with this. Let's change the color, right? So we know we're not coming back to it. Change the color. You click on it again. Click on color. What now? Remember that we're not using the same design as it was used, like this. We didn't use the same background. So do we use the same color? Well, let's see if that color works. Okay, click on color now. You see when you scroll on that color part, there's the one that shows plus here, so that you can navigate around anything you want. And then you can also use from, probably if you had previously uploaded a picture or something, you can use the colors that was used in that picture. Now forget that this one, what we have here is a graphics, is a whole graphics, but otherwise you still have, if it was a picture that you used, you should have still been able to use from that, choose from that color. So here again I go, click on color, click on color. So I'm going to try this. So it's too dark, so I'm just going to come to this plus sign and look for a color that would suit the design. Yeah. Okay, I think this might work. This video has a very lengthy. Yeah. So we'll click on plus sign. What is the next thing that we see? Let's take a look again. I see a line. Do you see it? Well, I see it. So we talked about lines in the theoretical part. So I click on plus sign. How do I get lines? Yes, lines are elements, design elements. So I click on elements below. So I'll just write search anything from Canva. I'll write line. So I don't teach you something lengthier. Write line, search for line, look for the one that looks like it. So what we have there does not have any attachments. So this looks like it, but it's a little bit thick. So we write line style. Click on line style. Line weight, here I'm seeing 5, so I'll make it 10. Let's see if 10 is not so big. 10 is not big enough, so let's make it 25. Okay, I think 25 works fine. So I'm just gonna reduce it a bit and move. I hope you're getting this bit by bit. So for me to be able to properly adjust, I zoomed into my screen like the way you zoom into, the normal way you zoom into your screen. And yeah, there we go. Okay, I think it's still a little bit close. Yeah, so that will help me to adjust very well. What's the next thing I see on this design? Let me make it a little bit big. I see that thing is written on something. So how do I get that shape? Now that is a shape and you get that design element. So I go back to the plus sign. I go back to the plus sign. Yeah, then click, remove this, and I just come to for this particular one, I click on it, click on lines and shapes. Yeah, you see something very close. Okay, still scrolling. Yeah, this. Does this look like it? Well, no, but watch the manifestations. Yeah, so I will use this rotation sign to make it like this. Then I'll make it small, adjust it a little bit by the edge, adjust it, it's small. Okay, okay, adjust it, adjust it. Okay, I change the color to black. Just come here, change, sorry, white rather, sorry, change to white. Then how do I get this other part? Of course, you duplicate, but well, is it showing the same thing? Yeah, yeah. So you use the rotation button and turn it by yourself. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I know it might be difficult this first time. Now what this helps you to do, instead of going back to try it again, is that it gives you the same size. You don't need to start checking for the one that will come back and adjust it. So it looks like what we have. Yeah, so again, I want to write team on it. I'll duplicate that. Yeah, then change this text to theme, capital letters. Yeah, so I change the colors too. I change it to um okay, I think I'll change it to the background color, that blue. So we had that shade of blue at photo colors here. So here we are. Reduce the font size to fit in. You see we are making progress, right? Please and please, you are going to duplicate this, so pay attention. What else do we have? The new glory. How do we arrive at this place? Click on this again, duplicate it, make it big, change the color to what we have up, like change it to the one we have there. No need to find what is there again. Yeah, so you edit and write um the in capital letters, the new. Now this is different from the other one, so we're going to write it separately. The new, reduce the font size. Now the reason why to reduce font, how do I know? Now this is where what we learned as balance. If you did not know what is balance, go back to the um go back to what we taught earlier before balance. So so I think we're going to make this a little bit italic. Come to B format. Let's see. Yes, it's a little bit slant. Yeah, look like what we have. Okay, I think we should make it bold too. Yeah. So great, we have this. Now, how do I make it look like it's a box? It's faint. Is it the font? Well, maybe for them, but for us, there's something called effects for text. Now the effects for text is different from the effects of images. So these are the effects for text. This is where you make your text to have shadows. This is where you make your text to have colors. Yeah, so this is it. And if I wanted to make that text curve, I'll come to shape, do something like this, but that's not what I'm looking for. Come back to none, come back to style, and I click on hollow. Yeah, does it look like what we have? Yes. So I duplicate this again because from what I see, the glory looks like it's a little bit slant. So I will use this one that is already slanted. Duplicate it. Yeah, that's how you work. You just duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Yeah. So I come back to the effect. I remove it to none. So I get something okay. Then I edit the text to glory. Now you're gonna see a trick here. So type glow, type GL, yeah, just GL, just GL. Now if you notice that the circle in the middle looks different, so type there, then duplicate it, move it to the side, give space for that other one, then edit way RY. Now, why did we leave space? So that we can leave enough space for us to have that circle. Now, what did they do there? They just maximize, they just creatively used circle. Now, it was a circle that was used, it was not a font that was used there. So you click on the plus sign, click on shapes, yeah, to quickly get what we want. Let's see, yeah, click on circle, click on circle, yeah, we have it here. Okay, so first let's change this to white color. Yeah, let's change everything to white there. White, here we have white, here we have white, and yeah, here too we have white. Yeah, so what is inside there? From what we can obviously see, we have a fire. Now, mind you, we are doing this design together. I have never done it on my own. So we're just going to click to the plus design. Then fire is a shape, and we're going to click on search on Canva elements and click search with fire. Whoa, okay. These are what we have. So I think I'm going to go for this third option. Now, mind you, you cannot edit anyone, you cannot edit the color of everyone. So I click on the third one. From what I can see, I can change the third one. So here they use black, so I think it's perfect for what I want. So I'll reduce the text a little more. Yeah, looks like it, right? Okay, so 8th May 8th May 2022. So I duplicate this, I write my text very small, smaller than all of them. 8th May 2022. Now I make it very small, bring it down. Now make sure that everything is aligned at the left, no stories, everything should be aligned at the left. So I make this my text white. So I duplicate it again. So for the venue, I'm just gonna write anything. 24 Azikiwe, all caps, Azikiwe Street, London. Yeah, so now if you notice, there's a thin line that helps you a lot with alignment. So what else do we have again? There's a line at the bottom. Now these things are important because they are always what will make the design look different. So I click on the line I already have, so I don't start from scratch. Duplicate it, bring it down here, make it long. Now from what I see, the one they have up there is not as thick, so I'm just going to click on line style and reduce this to 10. Yeah, so that it shows the difference. So what is left now? How did they put these pictures inside that shape? Well, that's where we are at the moment. So you click on your plus sign. Those things on Canva are called frames, so you just click on frames. Now how do we get this? This is now how you get the exact. So for now, we're not going to think of getting the exact. Let's just get something similar. As time goes on, you can work on it and get the exact. So here we are. I think this will go. There are a lot, there are a lot. So for now, since we're just getting used to the framework, we click on this. So here, if you notice, this one we have here has a line around, so that's why I chose this that has a line around too. So I'm just gonna move this to the side. So here I'll reduce it a bit. So yeah, I duplicate it. Yeah. So um how do I put pictures? So first, um click on plus sign. I'm just gonna go to my upload, check for the picture of anybody I have previously uploaded. I'm gonna use myself as well. So you have to reduce the picture size a bit before it will fit in. Yeah, so we'll see. So click on it. Now to change that border, click on color, click on white. Let's see what we have. Yeah, looks like it, right? So I put another image, go to upload. Let me put this lady. Okay, yeah, reduce the size a little bit so that it fits in. Okay, now you can actually adjust this. Click on it, adjust, do one or two adjustments. So for text again, I come here, pastor. Okay, sorry, made a mistake. So come to text, duplicate it. So here, alright, pastor, duplicate it, right, Winifred. Right, so I'm just going to change the color of the Winifred. Now these things are important, they are important, yes, very very important. Now it adds beauty to the design. Okay, change it to, now remember we said when we're dealing with colors we don't use a lot. So you duplicate the pasta again for this lady. Now use that purple line you're seeing to guide yourself. Make sure that, yeah. So here I will write Pastor Juliana. Yeah, so that is all we have. Now I will delete this. Delete. Looks like it, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna save this right now. Quick. Download and download. And that is all. Simple, easy peasy. If you have any questions, you can do a little accent. Thank you.